So let's just discuss the compensation of PhonePe. It starts from 20 lakh and goes to 75 lakh for SD2. Okay, and if you see the breakup, salary is around base salary is around 42 lakhs. 4 rounds that he listed. First one was machine coding round. Second was DSA round. Third was HLD. So the question that was asked to me in machine coding round was designing a Flipkart kind of app. Okay, there were 4 questions for it. I went through all the questions and interview experiences. Okay, so I've made a list of questions that they ask in machine coding round. So these are the 13 questions that they asked. Came back and saw that it was a 2200 rated question. I was quite surprised by the level of PhonePe. If I could have solved 2200 rated question, I wouldn't have ever given PhonePe round. But what I found difficult was there are tons of experiences and you have to scroll whole internet to find out the questions that are frequently asked. So for that I found this cool website that is InterviewStop.com. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we're gonna talk about my PhonePe interview experience, and we'll also talk about detailed analysis of what questions PhonePe asks. So if you're someone who is preparing for PhonePe interviews, this video is going to be super helpful for you. And if you like the video, do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. So first let's start with my intro, who I am. I am SD2 at Atlassian and ex-Microsoft, and from last 1 year I have been giving a lot of interviews and have a lot of learnings to share, and that's what I'm doing in this series. So let's just discuss the compensation of PhonePe. It starts from 20 lakh and goes to 75 lakh for SD2. Okay, and if you see the breakup, salary is around base salary is around 42 lakhs and relocation is 2 lakhs, then signing in bonus 5 lakhs and stock bonus is around 35 lakhs. So if we add all these things, it comes around 54 lakh per year. So now coming to how did I apply. So as I always say in my videos that I reach out to recruiters through LinkedIn, and this time also one of the recruiters reverted back and told me that he liked my resume and we can go ahead with interview rounds. So there were 4 rounds that he listed. First one was machine coding round, second was DSA round, third was HLD, and finally managerial round. So first round that comes up is machine coding round. Okay, machine coding round is of 90 minutes and is LLD round, where you have to write executable code and also follow different design patterns and design principles that we have. Okay, the round is without an interviewer, so you are given a question by a recruiter and you can solve it wherever you are, and after 90 minutes once you have solved the question, you have to email the solution to recruiter and the interviewer name mentioned. You can use ChatGPT, you can use anything you want to, okay, but you have to come up with a good design. Once you have submitted it, the recruiter schedules a call on the same day or another day with the interviewer, which is a 30 minutes evaluation round where he sees your code, asks different questions on why you took certain decisions and why you wrote algorithm in certain ways, which design patterns you have used, some generic questions. And similar happened with my round. So the question that was asked to me in machine coding round was designing a Flipkart kind of app. Okay, there were 4 questions that were given on code signal, 4 methods I mean. Okay, like checkout and add order and things like that we have in a e-commerce website. Okay, I had a choice to implement the solution in any language on code signal, or I can use my IDE, okay, and zip the solution and send to the recruiter. So to solve the question, I had already done this question in past while practicing, so I was quite comfortable, okay, and I quickly coded everything. The only challenge in this round is completing the executable code within 90 minutes. In fact, I took more time. I remember I took 15 to 20 minutes more and submitted the solution to the recruiter late. Okay, but I think they are pretty chill about it. And once I submitted, then I had evaluation round where, as I mentioned, the interviewer asked me different questions, but he was quite satisfied with my solution, and the round went very smooth. So the question that was asked to me was, e-commerce, but you can get a different question. So when I was preparing for it, I went through all the questions and interview experiences. Okay, so I've made a list of questions that they ask in machine coding round. So these are the 13 questions that they ask. I have pasted the link in description. You can go and practice these questions, and I'm pretty sure you'll get one of them because they have been asked multiple times. So the recruiter told me that I cleared this round. So the next round that was scheduled was DSA round. Okay, and in DSA round, again it was of 60 minutes like any other DSA round of any company. Okay, and the interviewer told me that he'll be asking 2 questions. So the first question that he gave was Codeforce's problem, 2200 rating, and I didn't know at the time of interview that this is a difficult problem. So it was about edge colors. So the question was that a graph is given, and this graph had multiple edges, okay, and each edge had a different color, so it could be red or blue. Okay, and I had to pick a node, and whatever node I pick, I can reverse the colors. So basically, if node has 3 edges, 2 has red color and 1 has blue. If I pick that node, so the 2 red colors will become blue and 1 blue will become red. Okay, so I had to tell the minimum number of nodes that I can select so that color of all the edges become same. So at the time of interview, it seemed simple. So I started trying, but the multiple solutions that I tried using DSU, DFS, all ended up wrong. Okay, and the interview wasn't very helpful. Okay, it took me around 30 to 35 minutes to come up with some approach, but interviewer wasn't satisfied, and finally I had to tell the interviewer to change the question. I'm not able to solve. He gave me 2-3 hints in the end, but still it was very difficult. Okay, then he gave me a DP question, and that I was able to solve within 15 minutes. But I knew that round didn't go well, and when I came back and saw that it was a 2200 rated question, I was quite surprised by the level of PhonePe. If I could have solved 2200 rated question, I wouldn't have ever given a PhonePe round. But I feel I was a bit unlucky. My interviewer was too strict and decided to ask such question. But when I saw the interview experiences, I don't think they generally ask that difficult questions. So you don't have to worry. If you just practice normal basic questions like NEET Code 150, you'll be able to clear their round. So in this round, I got rejected. The recruiter told me that I didn't perform well, but I was still quite satisfied with my performance because I was able to solve the other question within 15-20 minutes. So the next round that I didn't give that they have is HLD round. Again, I prepared for this round because I was expecting that I'll be able to clear DSA round easily, which didn't happen. So in this HLD round, I have again prepared a list of questions that they ask very frequently. Okay, so these are the 6 to 7 questions that have been asked in past, and you can expect the same question in your interview. So just prepare them, and I think this is mostly their question bank. So in the end, I have one tip for you. So I have been preparing from a very long time, okay, and what I've learned is whatever company interview you give, you just have to go through all the interview experiences. But what I found difficult was, there are tons of experiences, and you have to, scroll whole internet to find out the questions that are frequently asked. So for that, I found this cool website that is InterviewStop.com. It has all the interview experiences from different websites listed, all the question bank of that particular company, and I can also track my progress over there. Okay, I can track what experiences I have solved and what questions I have solved. And the main thing is, before the interview, I can also book the mentors for that particular company and have my mock interviews. So this is what I usually follow. Okay, and this is not a paid collab. I just like that website. That's why I'm suggesting you. And if you found this whole video useful, do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.